Alright, once you get to Paloom, you'll notice a new character here. This is Layla. The free ride, okay. Did we ask her about anything? Nope, nothing. Alright. Yeah, notice a new ship. Go ahead and board it here. What's the worst that could possibly happen? Why did we stop? Oh, you kidding me? We have more force in the battle against 8 pirates. Kinda like Final Fantasy 1. Except you fight 9 in that game instead of 8. We'll speed this up. Alright. Yeah, it's gonna take forever. I'm gonna have to speed this battle up. There's no way around it. Actually, I might just cast like Blizzard on them, maybe. I don't know how much HP they have. No. I have to just defeat them with physical attacks. It's gonna take forever. Considering the sheer number of them. If I had all my characters alive, I wouldn't speed this up. But it would take forever with the solo being a solo challenge. So no thank you. I'm good. I want to practice Berserk some though. We'll finish the rest of the enemies by casting Berserk and then attacking. Need to power that up. It needs to get good. Where we get Lila, whatever, however you pronounce her name. And what we want to do, remove her equipment. Except for her weapons, because I'm going to have her attack herself just so she dies really quickly. Alright, we have 2 new enemies. We have Killer Fish and Sea Serpent, whatever that thing's called. So we're going to have Lila attack herself. Or the main character could just take her out, that works too. Alright, now we continue our solo run. I forgot to cast Berserk, but we're good. Sea Snake is what it's called. Okay, that looks more like a Sea Serpent to me, but if the game thinks it's a Sea Snake, that's fine. That's definitely not a Sea Snake though. Oh, it didn't die from that. Alright, Berserk leveled up now. Level 3 now. Alright. Boom. Most of my spells are level 3, except for Shell. Alright, so our goal now is to head to Castle Deist. Now that we have the ship, it don't really tell you that. And you can land anywhere in this game, unlike Final Fantasy 1 where you can only land on the ports. I don't think this is where we need to be. I'll know when I see it. It might be it. Let's go up here. What is this place? Oh, no, this is Bafsk. What am I thinking? Yeah. We need to go farther north. My bad. Alright. Get back on the ship here. Continue to the north. Oh. We have to go around. We gotta go this way, basically. Alright, we have another enemy here, Buccaneer. So Buccaneer, Sea Snake, and Killer Fish are missable. We've already fought them now. What I'm gonna do is spam Shell, start leveling it up some, get it up to 3. Their chins don't really look. Their chins don't really look right. They got a pair of sacks on their chin. Damn. 800 gil for that battle. They have a lot of what is it, they drop a lot of money. Alright, from that battle I got a sleep scroll from a ogre mage. And we're going to continue to Deist. My shield leveled up at 6 in that fight. Oh, when you get here to like the Fynn area, go west. There should be the Deist continent here. We have a new enemy here, Stalactite. Or however you pronounce it, I think that's correct. They have a pretty good amount of defense. Oh yeah, also, with Berserk, you could actually use Berserk on the enemy to boost their damage a lot. And you can get HP growth that way as well. You have to remove your shield though so you don't dodge. That's something you could do. I'm not going to do that because I think that's kind of OP, but it's something you could do. So you gotta be careful not to buff them too much. So one Berserk will be enough. And you can get some HP from that. It's better than attacking yourself. Alright, here's Deist right here. Alright. So we want to ask about... something we need to use here? Oh, you just talk to him and he goes away. Okay, never mind. Okay, her husband was a dragoon. Last wyvern, okay. Then we could do with that for now. So I want to come down this way. Got that phoenix down there. Then come up this way and go downstairs. Well, let's go down south first. Don't go to that first door, go to the second door. Stop, curse, and stun. So out of those three spells you got, curse is the only good one. You want to learn that and power that up. It's pretty decent. It basically, if it works, it halves the attack and defense of the enemies. So it's pretty good. Alright, you want to come down here now. And get the unicorn horn. Which is another item you can use in battle. I'm in this room and we have a ton of chests. Unfortunately, I'm carrying too many items. Saint Spirit. So what those two items we got do, the Sage's Wisdom boost your intellect to 99 for one fight, and the Saint Spirit boosts your spirit to 99 for one fight. We're gonna hold on to those until later. I'm gonna discard the Phoenix down because I don't need it. Get rid of the mallet as well. Or we get the wing sword, which has a lot of attack power, but lower accuracy. 54 attack though, that's not bad. Alright, now that you've successfully looted Deist Castle, we can leave this place. I wonder if we can teleport out of here. I don't know if we can or not. Yep. Even though technically that's not a dungeon. No random encounters there. And I can just heal myself. Alright, we're gonna head to Deist Cavern now. Alright, first thing we want to do is come over here. Grab that. But you can encounter the Hillgigises as regular enemies around here. You want to get Blink on yourself. So they're more likely to dodge. Or you're more likely to dodge, I mean. Yeah, we already fought these enemies in the Dreadnought, but fighting two of them is kind of rough. I'm gonna get Berserk on myself. It's gonna take forever to kill this thing. And my sword leveled up as well, up to level 8 now. It's pretty good. Corpse of a dragon. Find a pendant. Okay, cool. But we're not done here yet. Alright, from this point, you want to go to the southwest. But I'm actually going to leave the area and come back. I gotta sell some stuff. I got that potion there, and then we can go to the next floor. Alright, we have a new enemy here. I think, is it Yellow Soul or something like that? Yeah, Yellow Soul. They absorb every elemental attack. Including if you have any elemental attacks in your weapons too. And they just spam fire. That's literally all they do. So it's a good way to gain HP with your characters. Though, with how high my HP is, I'm not going to gain any from these things. Because you have to lose at least 10% of your health to gain HP. Alright, we have another enemy here. What is this one? Revenant. Like upgraded ghouls. Or I guess upgraded zombies, I guess you could say. Oops, I didn't mean to flee. Wow, 1900 gil. Lose some stamina, but got some intellect. I don't go down that other path, it doesn't lead anywhere. It's a dead end. I think this is a new ogre. Yep, Ogre Chief. Alright. I'm gonna stop speeding it up now. There's only 3 left. I just speed it up because it takes forever to get through the animations and stuff. And I'd rather have my videos not be too much of a grind, you know. Sure people don't want to sit around looking at the watching the animations that they've seen 100 times, you know. Chris might level up with this battle too. Maybe. Nope, not quite. I'm pretty close to leveling up though. No, not really. Thought it'd be higher than that. Alright, follow the path around and you'll get 4 chests. Don't ask why zombies drop a lot of money. But they do. Okay, if I 2 out of mantoises, I'm gonna use Blizzard. Take him out in 2 blizzards. Then we can grab these 3 chests up here. There's Saint Spirit, Sage's Wisdom, and Flame Bow. Alright, at this point when you go all the way back to the first floor, and we can go we can go downstairs at another path. So I'll meet you back on the first floor. Actually, I would just teleport out. Yeah. And then go heal yourself. Go back on your ship, go east, and then return to Gatrea, and you'll be able to fully heal. Alright, after you have the pendant, you want to go back to Deist Castle. So let's do that. We have to do this before we complete the Deist Cavern, so let's go back. And we need to go to where we saw the lady and the kid, but we need to enter the room where the wyvern's at. Empire's poisoned me out. I won't live much longer. Maybe we gotta use it outside. Okay, we get the egg here. Yeah, we have to ask about Wyvern. Okay. Okay. Alright, we can go to Deist Cavern now that we have the dragon egg. You have to have, or wyvern egg. Once you have the wyvern egg, we can go back to the cavern. The problem with this version of the game is the items you get take up inventory space, as you can tell. So every one of these key items that we get, we cannot get rid of. And it's going to fill up our inventory throughout the game. Unfortunately. Alright, now we need to go to the other path this time. Alright, and to get to the other path you gotta go over this way. Alright, come up here. Grab his chest, mithril armor. You can just discard it if you want. Alright, now I want to go down this way. Grab this chest here. Mithril helm. If you have plenty of money, just sell it. Or just drop it. Alright, at this point, we're going to go down this way. And this will lead to a spot where a bridge is collapsed. As you can tell over that way. Do not go across the bridge, though. We don't need to. Said we want to go this way. Grab this. Make your way around this. Grab this chest here. Myth mirror. Alright, what that item does is, if you use it in battle, it'll cast Wall 16, which will make you immune to magic. Immune to black magic. So it's basically a way to nullify all black magic spells. For only one battle, of course. I figured I'd point that out. It's kind of obvious that it only works for one battle, but... Gotta let people know. Alright, at this point we're gonna go south, and then we can go to the next floor. Alright, my shield leveled up in that battle to level 7. And here we get the mage staff. And we got a new enemy, Green Soul, as well. Which, this enemy's weird, it actually heals you for some reason. I don't know why. This is a weird enemy. All it does is heal you. I guess they figure... I guess they thought this dungeon was pretty hard, so they figured they felt like they needed to put an enemy in that heals. I don't know. Or maybe there's enemies around here that could put the zombie status on you or something. I don't know. I'm not really sure, but we're gonna finish it off. Don't cast any magic on them, by the way, because they absorb it all. Alright, on this floor you want to go up and around. Get this chest here and then go up and around. Let me get Mithril Shield. Alright. Go up and around now. Wait, did I get the chest? Yeah, I did get it. I did get it, okay. Just wanted to make sure. Yeah, long path around. There on this floor there's one chest we can get, and then we can go to the next floor. Alright, acid file. I would use that as an item in battle. It does Scourge 16. Alright, on this floor there's 4 doors. And the third door is the correct door you want to go through. And we got a boss coming up ahead here. So at this point you want to make sure you're fully healed. Or at least close to fully healed as possible. Alright, so you can actually encounter the chimeras in batches of 1, 2, or 3, 1, 2, 3, or 4. As you saw there, I fought 4 of them, which is the most you can fight. Anyway, at the spring here, you want to use the wyvern egg we got. Gently drop into the spring. Okay, that item actually goes away. So that's good. Alright, after dropping the wyvern egg into the spring, you want to go back to Altair. So we need to leave here. And I'll meet you back in Altair. Alright, back in Altair we want to go to speak with Hilda, which is going to trigger a boss fight. So that's when I talk to her. I don't think she's even in here either. I think she's in the other room, right? Yeah. Don't think she's in this room either. I think she's in the other room. Yeah. Right in here. At this point you want to remove Layla's equipment if you haven't already. I don't have anything on her, so... We're all set and ready to go to take on the boss. I should have held my MP up, but it's fine. I won't need it. Alright. They're all pretty ladies. Okay, a tournament is being held in Palmacia. That's our next destination. Alright, if you're northwest of Fynn and you're on your ship, you can get to the Coliseum by going west and then south. Once you see land, go south. Up ahead where is Deist. So south of Deist is where we're headed. We gotta go around the water here though. Around the land here, I mean. Go around this. Okay. Alright, missable enemy here. Antlion. Make sure to fight this enemy before you advance with the storyline. Very important that you do, because it's missable. There's also another missable around here as well, which we'll fight. And then the Chimera we already fought as a boss in the Deist Cavern. Yeah, the antline just goes down in one swing. The other missable enemy is Landray. If you come over there though, there's the Coliseum right there, but let's encounter the Landray first. Okay, here's the Landray right here. And this enemy is missable, so make sure to fight it now. Well, you don't have to in this version of the game, but if you're playing the Origin version, or you're playing the Pixel Remaster, you have to. But since I 100% games, I'm going to show it anyway. There we go, took him down, alright. Alright, and then what you want to do is go to the Coliseum. After you're done fighting that Landray. But keep in mind there's going to be a boss in the Coliseum, so make sure you're fully healed. Alright, let's enter the Coliseum. Alright. And get ready, because we're going to have a boss soon. Alright. Empire, or the behemoth is down. Now we're engaging with the Emperor here. Uh-oh. Okay, now we're locked up. Gate blocks the way. Looks like someone's here to save us. Pow bam. Alright, in the Coliseum, when you gain control of the main character, you want to go all the way right. If I could move, that'd be great. Come on, controller, I know you can do it. Up here and grab this chest. Do not go through any of the doors. Alright, we have a new enemy. Well, two new enemies, actually. If I could battle, that'd be great. Sorry, my controller's not working. Okay. Okay, stalagmite. Is that enemy's name? And Dual Dead is the other one. Take him out in one hit here. The dual heads I've already shown, so I'm just going to speed this up now. So it doesn't take a year to defeat them. Oh no, I forgot this. I forgot to go sell stuff. Rip. That's really bad, actually. Oh well. Do not go through that door. Do not go through any of those doors either. Go through this door here. Elixir, which is really good, by the way. Ether. I already discarded stuff, that's why I'm able to pick stuff up. Alright, now we need to go around to the other door up there. Go up. Oh, we have a new enemy here. Parasite. These enemies, I think, can like absorb your HP or your MP or something. Something like that. They appear to be missing every attack, so... Alright. Keep going here. Alright, we have another enemy. That flower enemy's new. Or the revenants first. A death flower. And wow, they don't die in one attack. Surprising. Real 4. And boom, took him down. Alright. Got more agility, that's good. And a new item, sleep grass. And yet again, we got another new enemy. Spectre. Upgraded Wraiths. So only time I take, well, the only time I take damage is if they use magic. I dodge like every physical attack. Which makes getting my shield up really hard. $2,100 gil. Got some spirit too. Alright, now we just gotta get out of here. We got all the chests around here, by the way. So we're just here. We're just gonna leave now. We had to go rescue Hilda. I don't know why the Emperor left her there, but whatever. It's a video game. It doesn't have to have logic. Alright, there you go. That's it for the Coliseum. 100% Coliseum. Alright, at this point after you complete the Coliseum, you gotta go back to Altair, so I'll meet you back there. And we'll continue the story. Alright, back here on Altair, and we want to talk to this guard here. We're taking Castle Fynn. Princess Jordan and Hilda have pitched camp near Fynn. Okay. And want to leave immediately to the northwest to an optional area that's missable. So So get on the canoe. It's the best way. You don't have to worry about random encounters. Unless you go across the bridge here. And you get into one. There's this camp here. Yeah, that's right, we're going to take it back. While we hold the Imperial forces at bay, you'll slip in and kill the Castellan. Make sure he doesn't have anything to say. Razor Maria guy, owe you my life. You even destroyed the dreadnought. Alright, we don't have anything to say with them. Alright, at this point we gotta go retake Castle Fynn. Which is right to the north. And Castle Fynn is an actual dungeon as well, so... Alright, this place is a bit of a maze, kinda, but we're gonna get through it, we're gonna get all the chests. And then you go here and Layla joins, that's fine. Don't really want her, but here we are. Why does she have 0 HP, but she's standing up? I'm doing a soul challenge, lady, you need to be dead. What the hell is happening? There we go. No, she's dead. That's so weird. I've never had that happen before in a Final Fantasy game, where a character with 0 HP is actually alive. I've already showed these enemies before. I just wanted to show that off, that Layla was alive with 0. Oh my god! I forgot to sell stuff again. I need to go back and sell stuff. Well, let's go up here and grab... no, I can't grab these chests because I need to go sell stuff. I'll be right back. I'm gonna meet you back right here where I'm at. After I go sell stuff. Alright, empty my inventory. Let's go ahead and grab the chest here. 2,000 gil. 1,000 gil. Just the encounter rate's not as high as Final Fantasy 1. I'm gonna go this way now. Grab this chest here. 1,000 gil. Alright, I wanna go south first. Alright, go right. The left path leads to something, leads to a room later. We'll have to come back here later for that. Oh, we have a... 2 enemies, Wizard and Sorcerer. Holy crap, that's a lot of new enemies. Let's do a good Berserk, and then we'll take them out. Hopefully they don't put status elements on me. Definitely get rid of the mages first. Oh shit. I'm glad they didn't work on me. Because I think I can instant death. Oh my god, speaking of death. They have death as well, great. It'll ruin my solo challenge. God didn't work on me though. Gotta kill that sorcerer, wizard, whatever it is, before he kills me. Oh, phew. Didn't work. Yeah, warp and death can both kill you instantly. So it can stop, basically. Because I don't know if stop wears off in this game or not. I know some Final Fantasies it does. But there's some Final Fantasies I think it can give you a game over if all your characters are stopped, I think. Though I think that's... I might be wrong about that, though. Anyway, the rest of the enemies I've shown already, so let's go ahead and wipe them out real quick here. And as for the sorcerer and wizards, they can drop tomes just like the magicians can. Like as you can tell here, I got the toad tome. Break tome, toad tome, and death tome. Pretty sure all those are really bad. Out of all three of those spells, which are basically instant death, toad is the highest accurate one. Break is pretty bad and so is death because it's not likely to hit. Toad is more likely to hit than those. And then we got no enemy brain. Where's Pinky at in this game? You got brain, but where's Pinky? Nah. That's a TV show. An old TV show at that. Ooh, I'm glad that didn't work. A lot of dangerous spells around here. Alright, at this point, you want to return to the past floors. Alright, want to go up here now. You could leave if you want, and then come back if you want to go back and heal. Alright, this floor. Want to go right first, and we can grab this chest. Gotta fight those undead, though. Alright, then come over this way. We get the aura spell. So here's a little discussion on aura. It is like Berserk kind of, in that it increases your damage against the different types of enemies in the game. So it's pretty cool. Not really seen a whole lot in games, you know. Like usually you'll get like a weapon that has that's like good against beast or whatever, but with aura you could actually cast a spell on yourself, and then if it's a certain level you'll be good against beast. Or you could be good against undead, plants, aquatic, you know, stuff like that. The problem is you'd have to level it up to 8 to be good against all the enemy types. And it can still, and this spell can miss. So it's not guaranteed to hit, so yeah, this is better to do Berserk, honestly. So, but it is a cool spell. that you don't really see in a whole lot of games. Alright, anyway, through this, you can go through this wall here. You can grab a chest up here, which I think is the best chest in the game, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, not the right one. And you can go back across. Alright, now what we want to do is go back over to the right. We can go through another wall. Yeah, and also you could do Aura plus Berserk, but it's not really worth it. I would just do Berserk, to be honest, instead of doing both. Alright, that's everything we could do for now. Alright. So we can go back now and go upstairs and take on the boss. Alright, and if you come over here, you can find the boss right there in front of us. Alright. So I recommend you save before fighting this boss and reload if you don't get a haste tome. Because the haste tome is really good and you're going to want to get it. So yeah, just save before fighting it. I would actually leave Castle Fynn, go back to Gatrea. Gatrea is the closest town. Rest up at the inn, go out to the world map and save it outside of Castle Fynn, and then just re-enter until you get the haste tome. I do recommend you do that, so because the haste tome is really good, you want to power it up as soon as possible. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fight this thing over and over again until I get the haste tome. Maybe I'll get it on the video, that'd be nice. Alright, well I wasn't able to get a haste tome. Oh well. I fought him over and over again, but he just wasn't dropping it. Maybe you can't drop it in this version of the game, I'm not sure. But it's no big deal. Alright, we want to learn about Mysidia. Ask about Mysidia. Learn about Mask. Ask about Mask. Learn about Ekmit Telios, which we're going to need to do anyway. Alright, after you get the Telos, or however you pronounce it, we can go deeper into this dungeon now. Nothing out of the ordinary. Well, that's not true. Ask Ekmit Telos. A secret door. Yep. We can go deeper into this place now. Alright, want to go this way. We can go through a wall here. And through this wall. Alright, we can go through here as well and we get some chests. Some golden stuff. Alright, now I want to go through this. I want to go back across and go up. Don't go right, by the way, or you'll go out to the world map. Go down here. And now we're in a new dungeon. Alright, grab that chest there. There, go past this door over here. Or past the stairs over there, I mean. Alright, grab that knife there. Do not go to the door to the west. It leads to an empty room. Dude, my controller's kind of pissed me off. I won't stop messing up. Alright, we'll take the south path here. And you get clothes. Garbage. There's a really good chest down here, though. There's a reason why they give you all this trash. Alright, we're new to me here. Changer. We grab that chest there, and then we'll go north. Do not go through that door over there, it's a dud. Maiden's Kiss. Okay. On this floor, we want to go to the southeast. Have that potion. And we have a new enemy here. Some sort of mantis. Mantis. Might have to use Berserk on him if I'm not killing him in one hit. Damn. Oh, good fire does on him. Not very good. Zerk didn't really help at all. I must have missed. There we go, got him. Alright, now we want to get the chest on the bottom right. Not go through that door. Get a flame shield, nice. It's got the same evade as the ice shield, just resists a different element. Alright, spider silk. Alright, go down this way. Now we're in like a lime green walled room. Want to follow the path around and we can get a chest off to the right. And I don't know if you saw that, but that's the almighty blood sword. The best weapon in the game. And you get 2 of them in this game. In the other versions of the game you can only get 1. Maybe in Origins you can get 2, but in the Pixel Remasters you can only get 1. It is super good, but the problem with it is, it's only really useful against the final boss. You don't really need to equip it outside of the final boss. It is super insanely busted against the final boss. But it's not worth equipping right now because of undead enemies. You actually take damage if you hit an undead with it. I should have went up first. We want to go up here and grab another chest. Alright. I'm going to go back down south to the next floor. Alright, on this floor there is 1 chest that we can get and a total of like 6 doors or something. Now we get the Orichalcum dagger. And we gotta fight a new enemy here, Rios. Yeah, don't equip that dagger though. Daggers aren't worth equipping in this game. Probably one of the weakest weapon types in the game. There's not many daggers in the game anyway. Anyway, now I want to go through this door here. We get the white mask. Alright, that's every chest here. And if you go up here, you can go to the over the world map. There you go, Castle Fynn is done. We got every treasure there. And this town is back to normal again, so you can go ahead and rest at the inn too. At this point I'm going to sell a lot of my stuff and then we can go to our next destination.